Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are already starting off nerve-wracking. Um, so I told you that on the 4th of July, I had to take my mom to the emergency room. She wasn't feeling good. They sent her home that night with a prescription for meclizine, and a diagnosis of vertigo. Now, my mom has had vertigo years ago, probably like 28 years ago, 29 years ago. She knows what it feels like, and this does not feel like that. Last night, my mom is very stubborn. She likes to try to do a lot of stuff on her own, even when she knows she needs help or can't do it herself. She will push through and do whatever she can to do it on her own. That's just who she is. That's how she was raised. That's just how it is for her. But if you talk to her, you can reason with her and she won't do it as bad. But last night, she went to go get her vanilla ice cream with some strawberry syrup, and then she just mixes it up, and then that's like her little sweet treat at the end of the day. But I had walked through the kitchen, and I'm not exactly sure what I was doing, but I walked through the kitchen and I noticed that she was all hunched over and her legs were bent and her legs were shaking pretty bad. And she just couldn't really stand too well on her own. My fiance is an activities aide slash CNA at our local life care center. So I had to call for him to come out to the kitchen to help me because I couldn't do it by myself. And he works with the elderly people on a daily basis, so I knew he could come and help me from the other side of the house. So he came and helped me with my mom. We got her back in her room, but the whole time she's like, I got it, let go, leave me alone. I got it, let go, leave me alone. But every time she said that, she just kept kind of stumbling and all that stuff, and I was getting worried about her. And then this morning, it was the same issue. She said her legs weren't wanting to keep her up. So my fiance has been at work for almost 4 hours, and my mom is at our local Southwest urgent care. Basically, it's like a little emergency room. It's just not attached to the hospital. See, our Southwest hospital is probably a good 30-minute drive. And she was so not going to be able to do that. But they're doing some tests on her again, to see where she's at and what's going on. But her concern is that she possibly had a stroke. Now, my mom is only 57 years old. And her older sister has had a couple strokes and has pretty significant neuropathy in the legs and diabetes and things like that. But my mom has never been diagnosed with diabetes, but she has been told she's on the border of it. But my mom's lost like 106 pounds overall. So I don't think that's really the worry is diabetes or anything, but I just, my mom is the last, my mom is the last parent I have. I know. Sorry. I know that I know that I have my fiance and his support. And I know I have my daughter who needs me. Okay. I get all that. But my mom is, the most important person in me. And if anything happened to her, I would have to say my whole world would, come crumbling down. My mom is my best friend. My mom obviously is my mom. But she is the world to me. And trying to imagine a world where she's not in it to be here to help me, or help me with my daughter, is very hard to think about because it just feels like something that is damn near impossible to do. I can tell you right now that when my mom comes out of this, because she will, I know she will, because she's too stubborn not to. I will never have contact with my sister again. As much as I care for my nephew, as much as I love him and want him to know the truth and want him to be able to make the decisions based off of that truth, not based off of things he was told or whatever, or I want him to know the truth. But he's 2 months old, almost 3 months old, and it's gonna be a while before he starts asking those questions. Until then, it is not my place. It is not in my best interest. It is not in my family's best interest. The people who are in my home, in this home, are the people that I worry about the most. My mom, my fiance, my daughter. That's it. Because it's the only people that stay consistent for me. And whenever my sister's around, it seems like my mom's health goes extremely bad. But I got this tattoo when I was 19. Okay? Got that tattoo when I was 19, and I had gotten it for my grandma, my dad's mom. Back in 2010, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And after lots of tests, lots of surgeries, lots of doctor's appointments, chemo, radiation, my grandfather was in jail for 2 months. I can talk about all this another day, but my point is that whole time, see, growing up in my life, my grandma was like a second mom to me. She was there for me almost the same way my mom was, and she was very understanding. So when she got cancer, I got very, very scared, thinking that, somebody who was extremely consistent in my life could possibly be gone. But after some time in treatment, she had went into remission and beat the cancer. And that whole time I was thinking, always hope. Don't give up hope. So I had gotten a breast cancer ribbon that says always hope, because hope is a powerful thing. And even when everything seems dark and gloom and nothing good could ever come out of it, I'm the one that seems to have the most hope and faith that everything will turn out okay. And even though this is a scary situation, I know that my mom will get better one day. I know one day she'll be better, and I know one day we will have the technology that can help her. I don't know how I know. I just do. But my mom is at the doctor right now, and I had to leave her there. My fiance's at work, and I had to leave my mom at the hospital because I had to get my daughter's autistic, and when she says she's tired, it's best to get her to a place where she can sleep. And she does best in her own environment, so she's in her bedroom laying down with her tablet for a little bit, and she'll be taking a nap. After her nap, she'll wake up, have lunch, a couple other things. But I get very worried about my mom. A couple years ago, probably like 3-4 years ago, my fiance had pretty bad epilepsy. And he got it from having a nasty habit that nasty habit turned into addiction, and he had to go to rehab to get clean. And then when he got back, he started having seizures. And a couple years ago, he was going through a mental health group to help him learn how to deal with things a little bit better. Well, he was getting ready to go to that, and something happened where he had a seizure, and then he had to go to the hospital. And then the next day, he never had a seizure again. And I knew for those 3 years that he was dealing with that medical issue, I knew that one day he wouldn't have it anymore. I didn't know when, I didn't know how. I knew it was soon. And knock on wood, he hasn't had one since. And he's been working at this job for going on 2 years now. And he is very happy to be back to working. So I told that story to express and show that somehow I just know things. And this is another situation with my mom where she's been dealing with this medical issue for going on 2 years now. And I don't know how I know, but I know that she's not going to be dealing with it forever. And I know sooner than later it'll be gone as quickly as the symptoms started. And I know that she won't have any other issues after that. But yeah, I think here very soon I might look at getting another tattoo, because I only have 2 tattoos. So I have the one that I've shown you, I have that one, and then this one. Okay, this is the one that my fiance and I have. We have the same tattoo. We have a matching tattoo. And I want to get a couple more. One of the ones I want to get on December 12th. Because December 12th is the anniversary of my father's passing. So I would like to get a tattoo, because it's been December 12th will be 8 years. Which is weird. It's weird because sometimes I still feel like he's gonna walk in the door. Or it feels like it just happened yesterday, so but yeah, I'll probably be getting a couple more tattoos. But I'm sorry I've been emotional in this video, you guys, but I've just got too much shit going on in my house. And I don't handle high amounts of stress very well. All I know is I need my mom to be okay. I need my mom to feel better. I need her to... I need her to be okay and feel better and all that. But I am just, like I said, just very worried about my mom. It is 12:05 and I should eat something, but I'm not really hungry. But there's stuff I should be doing, but well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video and probably start another video because I need to get a couple videos up today for you guys. And besides, I like doing these videos. It's just apart from yesterday's videos, it was really hard to get those videos out for those couple days because I was, like I said, I was the one taking care of my 2-month-old nephew the majority of those couple of days. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, and then you guys keep an eye out for that next video, and I'll see you guys here in a few minutes. Bye.